Hello guys, my name's GhostX and today I've got another Call of Duty 2016 video for you guys. This is actually going to be a top 10 video, which is something I've never done before on my channel, which is pretty cool. So we're going to be talking about the next Call of Duty game by Infinity Ward. We're going to talk about some of the guns that could, and the top 10 guns that I'd like to see appear that have never before been in a Call of Duty game. These are all modern day real guns, which is worth noting. And before I jump into this, I also wanted to say that I have an official app on the App Store. If you haven't downloaded it, definitely go check it out. It's completely free. But it's only currently on the Apple App Store for iOS devices. So if you have an iPhone, an iPad, an iPod, anything like that, if you go into the Apple App Store, you can download it for free, and it's a really good app. There's none of the messing around with us. Let's get straight into this video anyway, guys. So first of all, we're going to start off with number 10 and work our way up. So at number 10, we've got the Hawk shotgun. So the Hawk is a Chinese magazine-fed pump-action shotgun with a stubby barrel. This weapon's pretty cool. It's been seen in Battlefield 4, and I think this would be a welcome replacement to a lot of the shell-fed pump-action shotguns that we've seen. I don't think we've ever seen a magazine-fed pump-action shotgun in a Call of Duty game before. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I don't think we have, and it would be cool to have one in there. It's something different, something a little new, and I think that could be quite popular if it was powerful as most pump-action shotguns are in the Call of Duty franchise. So next at number 9, we've got the Starstreak, which is a launcher, a British launcher, officially designated the HVM-II. It's also worth noting that all the names I've used for these weapons aren't officially their name. Usually they're nicknames, and the reason I say this is because Call of Duty usually has nicknames for weapons, so they sound a little bit cooler. Like, usually this weapon would be called the HVM-II, but I'm calling it the Starstreak because that's a nickname that it's been given in real life, and I'm sure Call of Duty would use that name instead. But yeah, it's going to be similar to the Stinger M7 from Advanced Warfare. You know, it fires multiple rockets in one shot, can lock onto vehicles, can lock onto players. Be pretty cool to see that in a Call of Duty game, in a modern day Call of Duty game. We haven't had anything like that before apart from the Javelin, but that shot one rocket, which is worth bearing in mind too. So next at number 8, we have the Paratus, which is a assault rifle. This weapon's pretty cool. This would probably be the H.C.A.R, I would say, of the next Call of Duty game, had it be, if it was in the next Call of Duty game. I reckon it'd be a H.C.A.R-like weapon, maybe similar to the H.C.A.R-H from previous games, or the H.C.A.R-L. It looks very similar, and I can imagine it probably perform very similar as well. I think it's actually officially called the Paratus. I think that's the actual designation it's been given, and I believe it might be a custom weapon. I'm not 100% sure on the details of this weapon. I actually saw it in a video from FPS Russia, which I found pretty cool, and I thought I'd love to see that in a Call of Duty game, which is something that I don't think we've ever had anything like that before. We usually get normal standard issue guns rather than custom guns, but it's still cool to see something like that in Call of Duty. So number 7, we've got the M95 sniper rifle. This is a 50 caliber bullpup bolt action conversion of the M82A1 Barrett, which is the Barrett 50 cal we know from Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3. This weapon was seen in Battlefield Bad Company 2. I also should have mentioned the Starstreak was seen in Battlefield 4. All these weapons were seen in the Battlefield franchise because there's sheer amount of weapons that they have in the Battlefield franchise and other franchises. You'll notice most of these weapons are from other games. But this would probably be the replacement for the Intervention. It'd be a very, very popular weapon, if you can imagine, a Barrett 50 caliber bolt action type rifle. It's just a pretty cool concept that we've never seen before, and I'd like to see that. So next we've got the H.C.A.R, which stands for Heavy Counter Assault Rifle. This would be a light machine gun or a heavy weapon. The H.C.A.R is actually a really, really unique weapon. So the H.C.A.R is basically a modernized version of the World War II BAR or BAR, whichever way you want to say it, the Browning automatic rifle. There was seen heavy use by infantry during World War II and the Marines, and this is a modernized version of it. It uses all the same kind of gas pistons. It's kind of like what they do with the AK, and they modernize it to the AK-74, the AK-101, etc. It all derives from the AK-47 in the original. It's kind of like that with the H.C.A.R. It's basically a bar but modern, which would be so cool to see that return. At number 5, we've got the Veresk, which in real life is known as the SR2. Veresk is the nickname it's given. It's a Russian submachine gun or personal defense weapon, PDW. This weapon would probably be, I would say, maybe the replacement for the MP11 from Advanced Warfare or the CBJMS from Call of Duty Go. So I'm trying to relate all these guns to weapons that already exist in the franchise so you can kind of get an idea of how they would perform within a different Call of Duty game. So you can imagine it'd probably have the same animations and the same kind of stats as both those weapons I mentioned, which are both similar anyway, which would be pretty cool to see that weapon. It does look very unique and very nice. I like the Russian weaponry. Speaking of which, at number 4 we got the A545. This is actually the most modern rendition of the AEK-971, which is a weapon that appears in Battlefield 4 and numerous other games. The AEK-971 I'd like to see in Call of Duty, but this one I'd like to see more because this is the most modern variant of it. The AEK is a rapid firing AK variant. I believe it's in very limited use by the Russian Special Forces because it didn't compete against the AN-94 in the Abakan trials, or either it did or it didn't, and it lost. I'm not sure which one. But either way, it's a good weapon. It's got a very high fire rate and it's got a very good recoil management system built into it. So it's an all-round good weapon. It'd be kind of like a FAMAS bit in an AK form. Next we got at number 3 taking the bronze is the 500 Magnum. This is actually the world's most powerful handgun, believe it or not. This is made by Smith & Wesson, known as the Model 500. This is the stubby barrel variant with a compensator. It's really, really awesome. This weapon is extremely high power. Those massive 500 Magnum rounds are absolutely huge. If you thought the 44 Magnum revolver from previous Call of Duty games was powerful, this is taking it to a whole new level. So imagine the 44 Magnum from Call of Duty Ghosts with the animations and such, with a lot more power and recoil and shorter time between shots. So at number 2 with the silver we've got the 50 Beowulf. So this is another unique caliber firing weapon. So this is a 50 caliber firing assault rifle built on the successful AR-15 platform. So think of this as a 50 caliber M4 carbine. That's effectively what this weapon is. It's extremely powerful. You can imagine this to perform similar to the Man O' War from Black Ops 3 or maybe the Remington R5 from Call of Duty Ghosts. So very, very slow rate of fire to manage that high recoil but very high damage. So it's going to be one of those weapons that's hard hitting but not a fast rate of fire. So now as we get to number 1, see if you can guess what it is. I bet you won't get it though. It's the AO-63 Russian double barrel assault rifle. This weapon's absolutely insane. So there's not actually any official images of this online. It's such a secretive weapon. There was a film called Red Scorpion where they made a mock-up of this weapon, but a lot of people are saying that's the actual weapon. It's not. It's actually a modified custom FN FAL used. It's completely made up. It's a fictional weapon, that is, but the actual AO-63 is a real weapon. It was in the Abakan trials, but it lost the AN-94, and just the concept of a double barrel AK is absolutely insane. I'd love to see that in a Call of Duty game, maybe with the AK animations, but double barrel is just absolutely mad. So thanks for watching guys, and I will see you on the next video. GhostX out.